Okay, there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about in this episode, so I'm just going to ramble think and give you all my thoughts super fast so we can get back to rewatching this episode. I've already watched it 10 times, let's do this. I feel so absolutely horrible for Luz throughout the entirety of this episode. She's having an absolute mental crisis right now, and it's actually genuinely pretty scary. What on earth is happening right now? This is a Disney show. There's no way they're going to talk about this stuff, and they don't, which is really great. They might talk about it in the next 2 episodes. If you know, you know. I'm not going to talk about it in case of trigger stuff, but you get what I'm saying. Luz was doing that, and that was scary. However, Amity and the Hexside Squad, they're having a really great time doing their own adventure. It was super awesome. I really loved it. I did wish Hunter was a part of it, but Hunter being on his own, having this whole Bellows trauma, is the best thing ever. So that is totally fine, and I'm glad he wasn't involved. But I really did like that we get to see the 4 of them hang out, especially V. V is really cool, and I actually like them a lot. I can't wait to see more of them in probably the 3rd episode, because there's only 2 episodes left. I hate that there's 2 episodes left. I hate that the show got cut. Oh my god, this sucks. Speaking of V, let's get to another character I did not think I would like nearly as much, Camila. Camila is awesome. Camila is genuinely one of the best characters in the entire show at this point. I love how she relates to Luz. I love to see her struggle. I love to see her go through all these relationship struggles with her daughter, and now saying that she's a mother of 6 kids. Oh my god, I love her so much. I want her to be happy, and I hate that she has the exact same bullying arc as Luz. She's Luz's biggest defender and just wants her daughter to be okay, and she realizes that her daughter needs to take care of her friends in order to feel okay with her life, and I love her. She's going to the demon realm. She's going to beat up Bellows with the chancla. It's going to be awesome. But now that we're done with Camila and V, let's get on to the rest of the characters besides Luz and Hunter, because oh my god, I'm going to be talking about them forever if we go at this rate. Let's start with Gus. Gus is really cool in this episode. I like him a lot. He has this really great scene with Hunter. I'm not talking about Hunter, I'm talking about Gus. Gus is also pretty funny with the giraffes and stuff. Gus also has this really funny moment with the guy from the museum. I like that a lot. Gus is a great emotional core, and I think that him and the Star Trek stuff that he brings to Hunter relates to his narrative with Hunter, where Gus already knows that Hunter's a Grimwalker. It's really cool. I like that through line throughout this episode. We'll start with Amity next because Amity is not going to be nearly as integral with Hunter, and I'm going to go with Willow to Hunter because you know exactly why I'm going with Willow to Hunter. Amity was really great this episode. I genuinely really loved her. She was super funny throughout the episode, and I loved her acting like a cat and doing stupid cat faces. That was awesome. And she even wore cat clothes because, you know, we love cats. She dressed as Hecate and Luz was Azora. It was awesome. I loved it so much. Amity at the library might genuinely be one of the funniest scenes in the entirety of the show, with her falling and tripping on the candy. Oh my god, I've watched it like 50 times already. This episode is so good. Amity really cares about Luz, if you haven't noticed from this entire show, and it goes to show how great she is right now because Amity cares so much and their relationship is so good, it's so genuine, so real. It's Lumity at his best, and Lumity is one of the best fleshed out relationships in this show. The show's got a new ship though that's been brewing for a long time, but now it's pretty evident that this is going to happen. It's Huntlow. Huntlow's happening, guys. I know you might not like it, but it's definitely happening. Willow was the only one to call out Hunter's name when Hunter and Luz were both in danger. Willow was the one that held Hunter when he was unconscious. There's a lot going on, and it's very obvious. Hunter blushed so hard at Willow that his ears blushed. I don't even know if that's possible. One last note on shipping before I jump right back into the plot. V is totally dating Masha. It's totally confirmed. There's even a thing at the ending credits montage. Oh my god, it's awesome. Shoutouts to Masha. They seem pretty cool. But now let's get back to the museum plotline because that was really engaging. I love how they solved the puzzle and how V saw the map on the wall. It was so cool. It felt so real, and it came from the picture. Just the pacing of that scene was so great. I loved it so much. But now let's get back to the real meat and potatoes of this episode, Luz and Hunter. Oh my god, I love these 2 characters so much. They're probably my favorites in the entire show, minus Ida, because Ida is also awesome. I love her so much. Luz having this massive trauma dump. Hunter also having this massive trauma dump. It's awesome. Them learning about the flashback with Caleb. Caleb confirmed. Oh my god, the Caleb theory. It's real. This is awesome. Evelyn, Gwendolyn, Edalyn. There's an owl thing on the Titan blood vial. Oh my god, guys. This is crazy. Ida is connected to Bellows, who's connected to Hunter, who's connected to Luz. But speaking of Hunter being connected to Luz, Hunter is now a member of Luz's family. Hunter Noceta. Oh my god, it's the best thing ever. I love them. Hunter's the doofy older brother. I genuinely almost cried when I was watching the scene of Hunter breaking down with the mask. Oh my god. They really popped off with this, I'm not gonna lie. But more on Hunter. Hunter's Star Trek addiction only starting because he wants to understand what a clone character feels like in fiction. It's so cool. It's so cool. I love that idea of having this sci-fi addiction from your own trauma internalized into a fictional material. It's awesome. Let's go to Luz though. Luz's trauma hits so hard. Her conversation with her mom, her having the video diary saying she wants to stay in the human world even though she knows it's not what she wants to do. And then Camila coming in right at the end saying that they're all going to the demon realm together. Absolute legend. Undisputably one of the best Disney moms, no question in my mind. Back to Luz though. Luz probably having a snake palisman because of this flashback with Camila, and then having the snake thing on the drawer next to Camila's bed. I think the snake thing would be pretty cool. Snakes are from an egg anyway. Snakes are also a big symbol in Christianity, with the snake being the symbol of the devil itself. Having Belos, a villain based off of Christianity, being defeated by a snake palisman when he in reality is more like a snake than anyone else in the entire show. That's awesome. That's literally peak fiction stuff right there. Someone who's been trying to rid the demon realm of all this stuff is going to be defeated by the thing that represents the devil itself in the Bible? Like, come on. Come on now, that's ridiculous. That is too perfect. Let's go back to Belos and Hunter specifically though. That entire end section where Belos sort of infected Hunter and made Hunter see himself, leading him to the Titan's blood in order for Belos to possess Hunter's body. He looked so awesome. The green stuff growing all over his face and his neck and his hands, and getting these new scars from this takeover. The animation for the fight, it was so amazing. Like, oh my god. And Hunter went kind of crazy too. His arms were growing all over. Speaking of Hunter going crazy, Hunter killing Flapjack? That was crazy. Hunter trying to kill himself to make sure Belos doesn't get the Titan's blood? That was crazy. Like, I don't even know if Hunter can actually swim, which is why I was really happy that Camila got him out of the water, because I don't know if Grimwalkers can even float because they're not really made of any fleshy stuff. There's a lot of rocks in there. Now, my guy Flapjack actually sacrifices himself not just once by Hunter accidentally killing him, but twice, giving all of Flapjack's remaining life energy to Hunter. And this gives me something super sick, which is the fact that Hunter's eyes change colors to brown, which could represent two things. One, it's Flapjack's eye color, but two, it's also Caleb's eye color. But genuinely, this was a really sad scene in my opinion, and I did predict that Flapjack would be one of the few characters to basically instantly die. The other one, it might be King, and I'm pretty scared about that. But this scene was really good, and I'm really shocked to see that Flapjack sacrificed himself to save Hunter. That was probably the best outcome this could have been in my opinion. After this, Belos and our heroes return to the demon realm, but this raises a lot of questions. Belos is now returned to the main antagonist of the story, but the Collector is still there. Is the Collector more so a plot device that leads to Belos' ultimate plan? I have really no idea what the Collector is doing here now. I assume they would become the main antagonist, but it's clearly Belos, and I'm really happy about that, because Belos is my guy, you know, he's so compelling. So, I'm really curious what's going to happen with the Collector. I forgot to mention my literal favorite scenes in the entire episode. Camila looking through the laptop and realizing all this stuff about Luz. Luz only liking the Azura books because her dad got her the books before he died? Like, it adds so much to her character. It's actually incredible. This episode was incredible not only for the actual plot progression of the series, but the character progression. With Hunter, Luz, all the Hexide squad, Camila, V. It's great. This episode was incredible. I really wished we got a full season 3, but this episode was literally perfect. I cannot wait for 2023 because it's going to come out with some more Owl House bangers that I cannot wait for. We're going to see Camila meet King and Ida. It's going to be phenomenal. I cannot wait for that moment, and I hope you can't wait for it either, because the Owl House is no joke, some of the best stuff that's on TV right now, and I cannot wait to see what happens next. Anyway, I've been rambling for a really long time. I'm not going to give any in-depth breakdown, obviously. I gave my thoughts on the episode because this episode was great, and now I'm genuinely going to crash and then wake up and watch the episode again because this episode is too good. I can't believe that this is even something I'm seeing right now in front of my eyes, and I can't wait to watch it over and over again and push the show onto other people so they can watch episode 2 and be caught up. If you like the Owl House, stick around. I'm going to be rambling about it forever until it's done, and probably after. So with that, take care, have a good one.
This mama is ready for trauma.